Are you looking forward in managing consulting engagements and looking forward to manage these engagements of various other consultants plus working on the planning of timelines, operating systems and various other stuffs like that? So working in a business's perspectives, you should be able to consult and also communicate via working with technical teams as well. So this is going to be the major projectional basis of an information technology consultant. So this is how it is going to look like, and the video is all about this role. Welcome back to Freshers Now, and today's video we are going to not only just know about the information technology consultant, but we are also going to look into how they are being paid. And this is the major question that we all of us have before stepping into a career. In order to step into our career, you should have a backup skills, foundational level courses to be done, and also you should be well aware what the role carries us for. So all of this we are going to cover in brief in this video, so do not skip any of the sections which are mentioned here. Also, we are going to get a brief idea about how major cities in India are paying as well. So stay tuned till the end, and we would be starting off with the definition part so that you can understand what is this role about and who is this information technology consultant. He or she is going to be an individual who is going to provide and advise, guidelines or consider a roadmap for sourcing, utilizing and managing IT assets and other resources. So hearing this or listening to this, considering the fact that this might be a minor role. However, on the other end, you can see that the major portion of the business or the organization that they are working in is taken up on their shoulders. So you can consider that going on or taking up a roadmap or providing guidelines or planning up timelines, all of this is considered to be a major task or a responsibility that has to be taken up as a role to be fulfilling as an information technology consultant. So what does this person actually do, or what are the skills that are required for you to become one? So some of the skills which are mentioned here are as follows: programming management Docker, pre-sales, productive development, payment card industry data, security standards, PCI, DCSS, and product development, identifying management. So all of this are going to be the foundational skills. So what these foundational skills are going to be heading over or helping you to head over to the role which is going to be in a proficient level basis. So even if you are in a mid-level career, you can consider implementing these skills on a regular day-to-day basis so that you can have an exposure of hands-on experience as well as bringing up a practicality to work as much as possible. Now, even if you are a beginner, consider this at your day one of work so that you can know and understand how you can utilize them in or when you have been stepping into your professional career. So then you would be further understanding how is this role going to look like, because you should be also able to understand what is this person would be actually doing. Their job is to advise their clients on how to use the information technology. So all of the basic foundations or the core structures as to how the data is being represented has to be well acknowledged or well known to the IT consultant. And in order to meet their business objectives efficiently and work progressively, you should be able to understand how the business or the organization is running in the first place. And they must be able to build and improve their client's IT structure so that they would have an opinionized base as to how you are progressing with your work. They must be able to analyze and solve various IT problems, which is also going to be a core responsibility or a core task that needs to be targeted upon and looked into. So you should not look down upon this, because this is also considered to be a part and a parcel of an IT consultant. So being an information technology consultant is not an easy job. So how you can become one is what this slide is going to answer. Experience in the role as an information technology manager. So even if you are at a beginner stage, you can consider yourself getting into the role of a manager as well, because the roles are going to be priorly balanced in between. Experience in the roles such as systems administrator or technical support system, because they would be actually working with technical teams. So working with tech teams are going to be the major role or the major day-to-day responsibility that they would be fulfilling regardless of the job. Ability to troubleshoot hardware, software, and also network problems which they will be facing day to day, and also having experience with various other operating systems and databases, which is going to be another additional viewpoint in order to make sure that the work is running on an efficient manner, so that you would be able to understand as to how you are progressing with, as well as you are also knowing as to how you can put a productive outcome to the business or the organization. And with that note, only if you have an understanding the job roles which are aligned with this, you would be able to understand as to how you can work out that productive outcome. So some of the job roles which are aligned are having provided with the strategic advice as to how you are using the technology, basing on to achieve the objectives or the goals which are being targeted, and design IT systems and networks to ensuring that the right architectural viewpoint and the functionality is being placed and being formulated with, and also revise existing systems and suggest further improvements if necessary. So also you have to look into various other patterns and trends which are evolving in the market, so that you can understand how you are placing your IT structures and also other various other systems that you are putting ahead into the market. So you would be able to know as to how it was and it will be, while just understanding the balance in between with the evolution of the market trends which are being out there. We are now heading over to the main section of the video, which is going to be answering your question, which is how you are being paid. Now, the source that we have collected, or the data we have taken from on a brief scale, is from Pay Scale. So if you are looking forward to know more about these details like pay and major cities and about various other job roles, you can consider looking into their website. And to our surprise, we can know that an IT consultant is being paid 9,25,000 per annum in India. This is just on an average basis. Don't stick your eyes to just one amount. So how is this pay is going to look like over the years? This is the graph of a professional, or this is the graph of a career of an IT consultant. So how is it going to be year 1? The first year to the year 4, this is how it is going to be taking place. From year 5 to year 10, there's going to be a little bit of elevation in between. So as you are having an exposure, as you are getting skills upon day to day, and also you are able to know as to how are the markets evaluation rising, all of that is going to take you to year 20, which is eventually taking you to a higher peak stage. And heading over to the location-wise pay scale, where you will be able to understand how in India major cities are looking forward for IT consultants. So first off, Mumbai, 8,21,000, crossing out the average pays again. And in Hyderabad, 10 lakhs per annum, again median level indeed. And in Bangalore, 9,81,000. So all of these major cities are considered to be in balance with the average pay when we have taken the whole country itself. And in Pune, 9,30,000 per annum. And then in Noida, 11 lakhs per annum is the pay which is going to be considered. Heading over to the company-wise pay scale, you should not just have an idea about how locations are paying you, just a brief. So if you have targeted a company, like I want to land in this so X and Y Z company, so if you want to land in some ABC company, so you have to know as to how they are paying their IT consultants. So with that note, the first company that we already know is InfoSys. So InfoSys is paying their IT consultants as around 9,32,000 per annum, which is fair enough because on an average pay itself in India, an IT consultant is being paid around 9 lakhs. So this is an average pay. And in Wipro, 11 lakhs per annum, again topping off the average pays. And in Oracle, it is 8,13,000 per annum. If you have any other suggestions for this, place them in the comment section. Or if you are opinionated with this, please put them in the comment section, because that is going to be useful for others as well. And let me know if you have any sort of questions, or if you have any other things to add upon, because I would be knowing and also answering back to you. Further, for more informative videos like this, make sure to subscribe to our channel, Freshers Now, because who would miss all these career related videos if you are stepping into your careers into very professional roles like these. Do share it with your friends as well, and thank you so much for watching.